Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we will be discussing a method used by ancient Indian sages to read geomancy figures. This method was practiced by ancient Arabs and it was kept secret in their time, and I mean at least 500 years ago, maybe more, maybe older. Before we begin this video, don't forget to subscribe and like so you can receive notification. And if you like more content like this, you can support the channel and donate it through the links below the video. For any questions or special requests, please contact me via email address listed in the comments section below the video. We previously discussed how geomancy originated in India with Prophet Idris, and it was spread to Egypt before the flood of Noah. Therefore, I believe the techniques used by Indian sages are highly effective. The method is based on dividing events into past, present, and future, each with its own initial, intermediate, and final stages. The geomancy tree or geomancy chart is also divided into these three sections: mothers and their offsprings, daughters and their offsprings, and appendages or extra figures, extra houses, which are 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th figures. If we wish to interpret the past, we read the mothers and their offsprings, taking into account the benefic and malefic figures and their frequency and domination. The wise person practicing this should also possess experience and knowledge of symbolic meanings of the figures to understand what they represent and interpret them correctly. For example, the benefit that comes from rulers, kings, and princes and official decisions differs from benefit that comes from commercial activities and craftships and jobs, things like that. Similarly, harmful matters must be precisely identified to take highly caution. Just as the tenses have been divided into three, each tense has been further divided into three stages: beginning, middle, and end. The difference lies in the method of reading. In the case of the past, the difference lies in the method of the reading. Let me explain. In the case of the past, the beginning is based on the first apex of the triangle, which is the first figure, with two sides extending to the 4th and 13th figure. The reading proceeds accordingly in the middle stage. The 4th figure is considered apex of the triangle, and two sides extend toward the 1st and 13th figure. The final stage is the natural stage, whereas the 13th figure is the apex of the triangle and the two sides extends towards the 1st and 4th verses. You know that the geomancy tree have its shapes are composed of three triangles: mothers, daughters, and extra houses. So this is how we read it. After understanding the past, we move to the present, represented by the triangle formed from the daughters and their offspring. We treat this triangle in the same way we explained it previously. Finally, after understanding the past and the present, we move to the future, represented by the three additional figures. These are interpreted in 3 different ways to divide the stages of the future. I mean figure number 13, figure number 14, figure number 15. These figures form a triangle, which is the outcome of future, the future outcome. You can read it in 3 different ways. The final state, the 15th figure, is the apex of the triangle, and both 13th and 14th figure are 2 sides. And you can flip it to be different way, as we mentioned, explained about the past. From previous explanation, we see that this method is not easy, and it requires intensive training and study. It's also known that the sages of India, where India is... From previous explanation, we see that this method is not easy, and it requires intensive training and study. It's also known that the sages of India were known for their work in astrology, and this method included 7 triangles corresponding to 7 planets in ancient astrology. You see, the past have 3 triangles, the present have 3 triangles, and the future 1 triangle. So 7 triangles. This number is the number of planets in ancient astrology. Currently, I don't know how geomancy figures is being read in India, but I believe this method yielded a remarkable results. So, in general, I see this method is a strong method, but it requires a lot of experience, and it really helps the person to read the tree in a way that if he already known the past and the present in a good way, he can predict the future with high accurate results. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you.